Hello student of class 12th. Once again we are here with a new video, and in this video we are going to discuss about hydrogen spectrum. Before starting this video, I just want to add about atomic spectra. And spectra is a term you had listened earlier also in the form of spectrum. So when a white light from the sun is passed through a prism, it splits into series of color band known as rainbow of colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red, and it is remembered as Vibgyor. A similar spectrum is produced when a rainbow forms in the sky. This means that sunlight is composed of collection of electromagnetic waves having different wavelength. The prism bends the light of different wavelengths into different extent. The red color with the longest wavelength is deviated the least, while the violet color with the shortest wavelength is deviated the most. The splitting of light into series of color band is known as dispersion, and the series of color band is called spectrum. And in this spectrum there is a continuity of colors, that is, one color merges into the other without any gap or discontinuity, and such a spectrum is known as continuous spectrum. Suppose violet merge into indigo, indigo merge into blue, blue merge into green, and so on. The continuous spectrum can also be obtained from the light emitted from the sun incandescent substances also. Now in this chapter there is a topic is atomic spectra. So unlike the spectrum obtained by analyzing the sunlight, the spectra of atom are not continuous. The spectra of atom consist of sharp, well-defined lines or band corresponding to definite frequencies. These we will know in this video, and there are two types of atomic spectra. One is emission spectra and the second one is absorption spectra. So what is this? How can we understand this? A very simple atom we are taking in this consideration, and we are going to learn about the hydrogen spectrum. So let us start the video about atomic spectra. So as we are seeing here the spectrum, the white light passing from a prism and falls on the screen gives the 7 colors of light, and the band is known as spectrum, which is made up of 7 colors. Visible spectrum, the continuation of the color is Vibgyor, violet, indigo, green, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. But what happened when the light is not white? By heating a gas or with electricity we can get it to give off colors, and passing this light through a prism does something different. Suppose white light falls on the prism, it gives the continuous spectrum, and when the light falls passing through gases, we are taking hydrogen gas here, we get two types of spectra, emission spectra and absorption spectrum. So where the emission spectrum line we are getting, that is absent into the absorption spectrum. So this is a different phenomena, emission spectra and absorption spectra. Atomic spectrum are the fingerprint of an atom. Means as we have the fingerprint, it is not matched with any other people in the world. That the same thing is here. The particular atom has a different atomic spectrum, which is known as fingerprint of that atom. Means for the particular atom the color spectrum is same. Means it is not matched with any other atom. So it is called fingerprint of an atom. Suppose here we are seeing the absorption spectrum of hydrogen and emission spectrum of hydrogen, carbon and oxygen. These all are different spectrum in the sequence. So it is a particular for the particular atom. So just like the fingerprint of the human being, it is not matched with any other. So same is there. Particular atom has a particular spectrum. So it is not matched with any other element. Atomic spectrum is a fingerprint of an atom. These are line spectra of hydrogen, neon and so many iron. Means particular element has a particular type of spectra, so it is also called fingerprint of an atom. Now hydrogen spectral lines. Bohr calculated the energy, frequency and wave number of the spectral emission line for the hydrogen atom. So this is a symbol of wave number. And what is wave number? Wave number is a unit of frequency in atomic, molecular and nuclear spectroscopy, equal to the true frequency divided by the speed of light. Means frequency divided by the speed of light is called wave number, and it is equal to the number of wave in a unit distance, and this number is called the wave number of the spectral line. So hydrogen spectral line, this is calculated by Bohr. Bohr calculated the energy, calculated the frequency and wave number of the spectral emission line for the hydrogen atom. So this is the symbol for wave number. It is equal to R. R here is Rydberg constant, 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. The wave number of different spectral lines can be calculated corresponding to the value of n1 and n2. If we know the value of n1 and n2, then we can find the wave number of the different spectral lines. Now Bohr explanation for the hydrogen spectrum. When current is passed through hydrogen gas in the discharge tube at low pressure, the molecules of hydrogen break into two atoms of hydrogen, and these atoms absorb energy from electric spark, and the electron of the hydrogen atom are excited to higher energy level, and the higher energy orbit to which electron migrate depend on the amount of energy absorbed by the electron. Means इलेक्ट्रॉन एनर्जी एब्जॉर्ब करके अपने किस हायर लेवल में जाएगा, ये डिपेंड करता है कि उसने कितनी एनर्जी एब्जॉर्ब किया है. नाउ व्हाट हैपन व्हेन दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन गो टू द हायर लेवल, द एक्साइटेड इलेक्ट्रॉन बीइंग अनस्टेबल कम बैक टू वन ऑफ द लोअर एनर्जी लेवल. व्हेन द इलेक्ट्रॉन जंप टू द हायर एनर्जी लेवल, in that level it cannot accommodate for a longer time, so it returned back to the lower energy level to stabilization. So these excited electron being unstable come back to one of the lower energy level, and the electron may come to the lowest energy level, and in this way the emitted energy they had absorbed. Means if the electron has gained energy to go into the higher level, when it come back to the lower level, it radiate the same amount of energy back. So if you see in the figure, the electron which is coming from the higher level to lower level, from the higher level to the ground level, or we can say the ground state, the energy is released in the form of photon. Here we can understand this, how it has happened. At the high voltage in a discharge tube, when a hydrogen gas is present, and there is a arc, sparking is there, and when the light emitted from that, it is passing through the slit and fall on the prism. So we are getting some lines, visible spectrum on the screen, which is called spectral line of hydrogen, or we can say line spectrum for hydrogen, and this is 410 nanometer, 434 nanometer, 486 nanometer and 656 nanometer. This was the name, this was the line obtained by the hydrogen spectrum. And wave number of spectral lines, different spectral lines are produced depending upon the excited and ground energy level of the electron. मीन्स किस एनर्जी लेवल से निकल करके वो ग्राउंड स्टेट के किस लेवल तक पहुंच रहा है, ये इस बार डिपेंड करता है, उसकी स्पेक्ट्रल सीरीज इस बार डिपेंड करती है. वेव नंबर ऑफ दीज स्पेक्ट्रल लाइन कैन बी कैलकुलेट बाय बोर्स इक्वेशन. बाय दिस इक्वेशन वी कैन कैलकुलेट द वेव नंबर 1.09678 into 10 to the power plus 7 is the value of Rydberg constant, and 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square per meter. Per meter is the unit of wave number. Now what is n1 and n2? If you see here, this is a spectral line of hydrogen atom. Now understand this. First is Lyman series. The spectral lines in Lyman series are explained by considering that electron falls back to n1 from higher level. If the electron from the higher level come to n1, then we are getting the spectral line in Lyman series. So the wave number is 1.09678 into 10 to the power 7, 1 upon n1 square minus 1 n2 square. Means the electron will come back to the n1, and n2 will be 2, 3, 4 and so on for the Lyman series. Now for the Lyman series, it is written here, very important, ultraviolet region means invisible region. So the first line, n1 is 1 and n2 is 2, means from second to 1. If the electron jumps from second to 1, then we are getting the first line, and the wave number is 82.26 10 to the power 6 10 to the power 5 per meter. The second line will get for n2 is equal to 3, means if the n2 is 3 and jump to the first, we are getting the second line, and the wave number is 97.60 10 to the power 5 per meter. For the third line, n2 will be 4, and so on. The limiting line means the highest level is n2 is infinite and n1 is 1. So this is the limiting line 1.09678 into 10 to the power 7 per meter. So this is the limited line, and this is the series, Lyman series. Ultraviolet region means invisible region. So if the question is there ki find the first line for Lyman series, find the second line for the Lyman series, what you will put? For the first line, n1 is equal to 1, n2 is equal to 2. For the second line, n1 is equal to 1 and n2 is equal to 3. So how you remember? For the first line, if you are getting to, you have to put n2 is equal to 2. For the second line, n2 is equal to 3. For the third line, n2 is equal to 4. n1 will be 1. So this is the way how to remember for the Lyman series. Now for the Balmer series, in this series the electron falls to n2. From any energy level, the electron falls to n2, means this is a stopping level n2. n2 तक आके इलेक्ट्रॉन रुकेगा, and the wave number is calculated by 1.09678 10 to the power 7 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon n2 square, where n2 will be 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So for the Balmer series, it is written here visible region. Balmer series falls in visible region. For the first line, it is also known as hydrogen alpha line. n1 is equal to 2 and n2 is equal to 3. The wave number is 15.23 into 10 to the power 5 per meter. For the second line, that is called hydrogen beta line. This is for n1 is equal to 2 and n2 is equal to 4. And the wave number is 20.566 10 to the power 5 per meter. And for the third line, gamma, n1 is equal to 2 and n2 is equal to 5. So the limited value, the limiting line is n2 is equal to 2 and n2 is equal to infinite. The wave number is 27.421 into 10 to the power 5 per meter. So if you see this diagram, you can understand that up to where the last limit of this jump of the electron is n2, from n3 to n2, from n4 to n2, from n5 to n2, from n6 to n2. So by this we are getting the number of lines. Suppose the question is what, find the first line for Balmer series, so you have to put n2 is equal to 3. For the second line for the Balmer series, n2 is equal to 4. For the third line for Balmer series, n2 is equal to 5, means 3, 4, 5. It starts from third level. Next is Paschen series. In this series, the electron falls back to n3, and the same we are getting a wave number from this. n2 will be 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is very important to learn how to understand the Paschen series. The last limit of this is n3, means electron jump from any energy level to n3 only. Paschen series is also fall in infrared region, which is invisible. So for the first line, n2 is equal to 4, n1 is equal to 3. For the second line, n1 is equal to 3 and n2 is equal to 5, and the limiting value is n1 is equal to 3 and n2 is equal to infinite. So you can find the values for the Paschen series in this way. Next, bracket series. In this series, the electron fall back to n4. If the electron jump from any higher level to n4, we are getting the bracket series, and the wave number we are calculating in the same way, where n2 will be 5, 6, 7 and n1 is 4. So this is very easy to understand. If n1 is equal to 4, then we will start from 5, 6 and 7. So this is for the bracket series. So you can learn that if the electron jump from any high level to n is equal to 4, it means n1 is equal to 4, means it is a bracket series. For n1 is equal to 3, it is again Paschen series. For n1 is equal to 2, we are getting Balmer series, and for n1 is equal to 1, we are getting Lyman series. So in this way you can learn. Next, for the first line of bracket series, n1 is equal to 4, n2 is equal to 5. The value for the wave number is 2.45 10 to the power 5 per meter. For second line, n2 is equal to 6, and the limiting value same we can find in keeping n1 is equal to 4, n2 infinite, the 6.855 into 10 to the power 5 per meter. You have to make more practice to learn this thing. Make your notes. And the last is Pfund series. In this series, the electron falls back to n is equal to 5, means n1 is equal to 5, so n2 will be 6 and 7 and so on. So this is the Pfund series. The first line we are getting when the electron jump from 6 to 5, the second line we are getting from electron jump from 7 to 5, and the limiting, as earlier we are finding, n2 is infinite, n1 is 5. So make practice of this, how to understand all these series, how to learn, because the numerical will come to find the any of the line for the particular series. So you have to remember the wave number formula, wave number relation given by the board, and also the limiting value, to calculate the number of spectral lines, and which series is found in the visible and which series is found in the invisible. So Balmer series is found only in the visible region, and if you see this, Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, bracket series, and Fund series, this is the way how to draw the series of the spectral lines. In this video we are closing here, because the topic which I discuss in this video is very important. You have to go through NCERT, go through your reference book and see this video. If you have any problem, you can call me on my number. Till then, thank you, have a nice day.